This committee, in my view, is long overdue. This committee is set up to improve cultural understanding between the Hispanic community, Brookhaven Town, and Brookhaven Town residents. It's also going to help promote Hispanic business and to provide needed information to Hispanic businesses to enable them to have equal access and opportunity to contracting and procuring in Brookhaven Town. We're looking to encourage civic participation at all levels by members of the Hispanic community, and what the real purpose of this community is to make sure the voice of the Hispanic community is heard in town government. Take a look at my notes here and see what else we have to say. Okay, I don't need to look at this notes because I know what this is about. This is about some very good, talented, capable people from a variety of walks of life who have roots in the Hispanic community that can advise not only myself but the members of the town board on actions and legislation we need to take so that the voice of the Hispanic community, which is not monolithic, it's very varied and diverse, but that voice is heard in town government. Joining me today are not only the people who put up their hands and volunteer to give their time, but is also our Commissioner of Housing and Community Development, a Hispanic herself, Diana Dominguez. Weir. So I'm going to let her introduce some of the members of the committee.
And I'm just going to read the laundry list of people so you see the variety of people that we do have. Miriam Garcia, who is the Executive Director of Adelante of Suffolk County. Jim Montes, who was an attorney, law partner at Nixon Peabody. Danny Del Valle, who's with the Suffolk County Probation Officers Association. Ulysses and Cora Feliciano, who just happened to walk in. They're pastors of Fuente de Jacob Morich's congregation. Victor Canales, also known as Vic Latino, Party 105. He is a very accomplished, he's the COO and Vice President of JBC Broadcasting, and was telling us they just bought some more stations, so he'll be by state pretty soon, but he's going to help us out.
And Vic is pretty active. I've gone on his show a couple times to say hello to, and he is just a great guy.
Lorena Gonzalez, who is with Suffolk County Minority Affairs. Veronica Morante Pendergast, who works with us right here in the town in Section 8. Thank you, Veronica, for helping us out. Our clients love her. She's a great person. Ed Munoz, who's a retired police officer. Abraham Valentin, who was a very close friend of mine for many years, a retired social worker. He's done a lot of good work in his time as well. Elizabeth Custodio, a good friend, who's the first Vice President of Regional Mortgage Community Development at Astoria Federal. I know it says HBCU, so that was the old one, so that was this. Okay, Sonia Dungy, who is the Chief Steward for CWA, the Communication Workers of America Local. Catherine Andrzejak and East Patchogue from St. Joseph the Worker. Thank you so much, Catherine. We look forward to working with you. You have a large new immigrant population that we want to address. Eddie Rivera Jr. from Farmingville, and Danny Rivera, who works with us and was just honored by us as one of the Volunteers of the Year for working with young students and bullying. So thank you, Danny, for helping us also. Jose Nunez from Centereach and Joseph D. Lopez from Mastic. So we want to thank all these people. We look forward to a great, vigorous conversation and great outreach to the Latino community. Thank you, and thank you, Mr. Supervisor.